Immortal. Yeah. Came out the portal, immortal into a human body. I've been existing way before the earth had Anunnakis. Intergalactical battles, intergalactical travels, infinitely going through stars. The universe will unravel all of its secrets, peep it. I'm starting to leak it. Time for truth is coming 100, it's time to seek it. Expanding my perception through the spectrum of light. I'm going in with spectrum and the shit's out of sight. We indigo children, yeah, we building frequencies through the ceiling. Penetrating through reality, a marvelous feeling. Regardless, we're healing these humans that be claiming we demonic. The resonance goes over their heads, we super cosmic. Your logic is ignorance mixed with fear in your thinking. My pineal gland is flooded, son, that shit don't be blinking. Sinking into your subconscious like a song with no words. The way I come up with these symbols of letters is absurd. Hey yo, my rhymes are like angelic beings. That shit is freeing, so pure that if you were born blind, I'll have you seeing. Breathing in a multi-dimensional light so captivating. Double helix is nonsense, so what I'm activating. Feel the power from within, seeping right through my skin. From the earth into my feet as it goes up to my chin. It got me grinning, rotation like spirals, my music spinning. I told you that I don't be playing, still I'm always winning. Fibonacci to the haters, curve them right to the side. They don't understand the energy, it comes from inside. So inside is what I master, used to be a disaster. Now I'm gladly elevating to a whole new chapter. Yeah, I'm giving birth to a whole new style. I incarnated through New York, yeah, I rep Long Island. Don't get it twisted though, I'm truly repping this earth. I came to free all these humans and show you all what you're worth. Immortal. Yeah, raising your frequencies one soul at a time. As I pass this mic to my boy Spectrum, yo Spectrum, light that up, kid.
They tried to tell me I'm mortal, I told them I was immortal. They asked me what makes me different, I asked them what makes you normal. I just followed my morals and I unfollowed the formal. Hopped on a track with crews, now we straight cruising through portals. I download the Metatron, I'm reversing it till I'm dead and gone. If you think I'm dope, then you said it wrong. Not trying to flex, but I'm hella strong. Mine did things you never seen. When I say mine, you know what I mean. I'm the most when I'm in my mode, and y'all average is like the mean. I really didn't mean to go intervene. I'm the middleman chilling in between. You should do the math, we ain't keeping score. But I just hit a 3.14. I cook it up, make it look easy as pie. I'm moving in silence and seeing the sign. I am the G, if you remove me, all you gon' see is your sins. This is a big game of sins, the simulation is breaking again. I'm taking control, creating my soul, and if the truth fits, I'm breaking it in. Breaking it. All I really know is that I'll never know. I've been here for forever, don't know when to go. I think that indicates that I'm an indigo. In that case, I'm in the go. Green light, my heart, chakra booming. Solar plexus, Lexus zooming. You assuming that I'm human. I'm just being what you doing. I've been teaching teachers frequently. It's apparent I'm a parent when it comes to raising frequencies. The way I'm living life, I haven't rest in peace recently. Immortal with my technique, but my ego dying easily. Death is teasing me by leaving me with DMT. Now it seems to me that everything I see is seeing me. Life is just an infinite circle with a twist. I used to wanna be like them, now they do not exist.
Immortal.
Peace, everyone. Welcome in. We're on Melanin Frequency, Act of Unity 16 this evening. Please let me know I am being heard, though. If you could do so, I'd appreciate that. But yes, welcome in. Thank you. I am Kim 122. I am the White Overtone Wind. I empower in order to communicate, commanding breath. I seal the input of spirit with the overtone tone of radiance. I'm guided by the power of heart. Ashe. So yes, welcome in. Thank you all who have entered into the space with us and all that will be arriving soon. So thank you. But yes, we are in the year of divine unity. We have been transmitting this since the full equinox of 2019. So yes, we do join each and every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So once again, thank you all for joining us. But yes, we are in the year of divine unity. We embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. We embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. And in the year of divine unity, we embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. Ashe. Ashe. So we'll get into the mission. And we are MIMEC. MIMEC is Melanated Immortals making evolutionary changes. Our mission is to shift the global consciousness of the melanin dominant population and establish an everlasting legacy of high frequency beings with immortal health and immortal wealth through the application and remembrance of cosmic knowledge. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Oh. So yeah, we join each and every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are currently moving through the 52 acts of unity. So we do ask for you to invite and share the link for others that would love to join us as we go through this 52-part series. We are on this mission. It is the 52-week mission plan. So have them join us. And yeah, we also have a manual for them as well. And for you, if you have not already gotten it, this is the Melanin Frequency Manual. And that is all the acts of unity from 1 to 52. And it has a more in-depth as we go through, and it will be all in that manual as well. So yes, that is something that is available for you. So we are going to go ahead with the energy of this plasma. So we are on kin 33, which is the red resonant skywalker, and that is in the blue hand wave spell. So we will read this 3 times. Please join me as I do so. The first one would be I, the second one will be you, and the third one we'll do collectively as we. So I channel in order to explore inspiring wakefulness. I seal the output of space with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of life force. You channel in order to explore inspiring wakefulness. You seal the output of space with the resonant tone of attunement. You are guided by the power of life force. We channel in order to explore inspiring wakefulness. We seal the output of space with the resonant tone of attunement. We are guided by the power of life force. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Oh. So yes, this destiny cross I will speak on really briefly. So the guide for kin 33 is kin 85, which is the red resonant serpent. And then over to the left is kin 163, which is the mental body. That is represented by the blue resonant knight. And then the emotional body is kin 228, which is the yellow resonant star. And the physical body is kin 46, and that is the white resonant world bridger. So that is kin 33, which we are on at this moment. So yes, we'll jump right on into these announcements, and yeah, we will get into it. So we have, starting off with the Birth of the Melanin Frequency. This is a book written by Maya and Makaru Amen. She has written this, and this is available on Kindle, print, Audible, the audiobook channels. So these are all available. This is one of the many books she has available. You can get. Once you go into the website, we have plenty of different things so you can tap into. One I would recommend is the Online Motivation Temple. So that one you can log in and get so much daily inspiration from. So once you get into it, you can kind of, navigate through there and see what resonates and interests you, and what really, hits home, so you can go ahead and tap on into there. We have also on the website, the Meta Shop, we have so much that you can grab and browse through. So take a look at that. We have some of the apparel you may want to grab. So once you come to one of the events, you can represent. And then we also have plenty of other items as well, candles and bags and journals, which one of is the 260 spin on incarnation journal as well that you can purchase. So put that order in and get that as soon as possible. We do have the chant call. So if you have joined us and would like to participate and volunteer your love and vibes and chant with us, you can send over an email, and that email is chantcall@melanatedimmortals.com, and send over your information so you can join us. Yeah, so just send over your information, your name, your kin number, when you are available to chant, and whatever else other information that is needed, and they will always get back to you. And if they need anything else, they will let you know as well. But yeah, if you have any questions as well, you can put that in there and they'll guide you through that. We have the incarnation readings. This is one of the few readings that is available. Once you go on the website, there is other options as well. So this one here in particular is for yourself and another person. So this one is a relationship reading, and whatever relationship that is that you would like to tap on in and really get some more benefits from that. So you can explore your cosmic connection with this reading. So yes, as I mentioned, this is the 260 spin, the incarnation journal. It's only $55. It's a beautiful upgraded journal that has been recreated and new and improved. But yeah, definitely the 260 spin incarnation journal was one of my favorites. There's plenty of space to document all your endeavors and everything that you're going through on that 260 spin. So I'd say grab that, go purchase that, and then you get it as soon as possible. We have the another book written by Maya Makaru Amen. This one has been written for the young ladies, and this one is called Umi the Creator. So this is really teaching them their power now, and it is available on Amazon. It's a beautiful book. I've known plenty of the adults have read it and was amazed at how beautiful it has been written. The pictures, just everything about it is just great. So this is called Umi the Creator. If you have any young girls that you would like to gift them a nice gift for them, this is a nice one to do so. One of the new self-study sessions that is available is now the MESS, which is Managing Evolutionary Stress Survival, and that is with Mayat and a group coaching sessions. So this is a quick paradigm shifting coaching. So if you have any questions or would like some more information in regards to this one, you can go to melanatedimmortals.com, send over your information, and even just sign up if you already know you would like to do so. So that is the self-study session that is available right now. And we also have the brain balancing support that is available. Some of these are not always available, so that's why I'm trying to let you know to grab it while it is. So this is a special offer for all the participants in MIMEC. So this is also a 1-year commitment. So that is required, and all the information is here. If you need any other information, you can always reach out. However, what is available right now is the $222 per year or $33 per moon, and that's the contributions towards that. So the information here is also on the flyer, and it's Cash App $ Urban Mike. The Venmo is at MIMEC, MIMEC, and then the Zelle is 919-537-2186. So that's all the information. And like I mentioned, if you know you would like to do so, you can reach out and just send over your contributions and get started with the brain balancing. So as we continue to build together, this is the information is sent over. to continue to support the mission, continue to support you yourself and all of us as we build the community. So the Cash App for that is the $ Urban Mayat. We also have PayPal.me/Mayat Foundation. And we also have for Neptaharka and the Synchronous Human School of Enlightenment, that Cash App is $Bluestorm239. So that's all going right on back to the mission, right on back to our community. So with that being said, we will yield the mic for High Priestess. She has the gems and all the jewels for us to embark on. So we're going to hop on into the Act of Unity 16. So I send so much love to you. Much love to Priestess Mayat as Nefer Habibla as well for always being available for us. So yes, I'm going to yield the mic for High Priestess, and always honored. I thank you so much for all you do. So with that, I'm going to put her music on so she can vibe up in here. So with that being said, peace. I love y'all.
The High Priestess of MIMEC who pulled me in. The High Priestess of MIMEC who pulled me in. It's time we come together to raise our consciousness. Amen. The High Priestess of MIMEC who pulled me in. Amen. Amen. The High Priestess of MIMEC who pulled me in. Amen. It's time we come together to raise our consciousness.
All right. Greetings, greetings. Am I being heard? All right, all right. So yes. Greetings and welcome again, everyone, to the Melanin Frequency Vigil. And as usual, just very excited to be here. And I give thanks for Kim 122 for being our hostess here this evening and putting all of the wind in the space, in the spirit, the voice of the Lord. So we definitely appreciate her, how mellow she is, even though she's overtone. She overtone mellow, right? It be so smooth, right? Love it. So give thanks, everyone, and welcome again to the Melanin Frequency. And let's get right into it. Oh, wait a minute, I hit something. All right, don't be pushing buttons. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. Last session, we were on Unity Act, or mission number 15, where we focused on creating, uplifting, sustaining our scientific and medical communities and everything else. And the mission here, the suggested mission, just so you know, these Unity Acts, they're suggestions, because as you know, sometimes I'll get up here and I'll read it and I'll be like, you know what, that sounds good, but let's do this, right? So definitely, if you are going through these and you are, something else comes through, do that, right? So we talked about one, coming together and pooling funds to support a group, a organization, and a scientist, or someone or an organization or a group or something that is about the mission to uplift, sustain scientific and medical and our communities, and maybe even create our own. I know that in our Unity partner group, as for the priesthood, we came up with a couple of ideas to promote something that is specific to the priesthood, and it was pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So y'all probably be seeing it this spring, right? We gonna put it together, and so so that's what we decided to do. And so we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you what you all did, how this Unity Act affected you. And we definitely like you to come forward and share, your insights on this. So I know that we put the link in, but it was up in the beginning. If we can put the link out there again, and then, or you guys can scroll up and click on it and come on in and share your insights on this. I'm very, very, I love it. We're only on mission 15 and, or Unity Act 15. And, there's a lot of shifts that are going on, and I can definitely say that, like, if there is any point where I start drifting, into that old, let's be isolated and be a loner type thing, there is an automatic pull back to the group, even in thinking. Right? Let me do, I may say, hey, let me do this. And then I think about the whole, right? The most, right? The mycelium of source tree, right? It's like those are, my thoughts are different. And so I think that that's pretty dope. So, all right. Anybody want to come through and share? What you got? What you got? All right. We got Adila Ken 163. Go ahead and bring her up. I yield the mic.
Greetings, peace, and love, beautiful Ken. Just full transparency, I did not dedicate a lot of time on this Unity Act for this heptad, but what has come to me is I always have a giving heart and a giving spirit, and just wanting to really be intentional about how I give. And my mother's been going through some challenges with her health and with this home that she's in, and I was really being super focused on making sure that I always gave to her every moon, and that had kind of fallen off. So what this did, when we got on our last session last Sunday, what was inspired for me is just to make sure that I'm being consistent with making sure that she has what she needs, and to give to others, even if it's just a little bit. Because I know sometimes when me, it's like, well, that's not gonna be enough. I want to do more. But being okay when it's like Spirit is speaking to me to say, just give a little bit if it's all that you got in this space right now. And just thankful to be able to look into other opportunities to give. Because what always been taught to me by both my mom and my dad is you don't decrease when you give. You actually receive more. And I am a testament to that being absolutely true. It always comes back, whether it's monetary or with whatever it is that's needed. And this act was just a boost of momentum for me to give more, to dig a little bit deeper, to look into those things that really resonate with me and to share, but also have a level of consistency with it. And it's just been a beautiful experience. And I'm just thankful to be in this space, to be part of having my mental be stimulated, my heart to be stimulated to give, even if it's just a good word. Because sometimes that might be all that I have, even if it's people on the street. Because I don't carry cash. I'm like, I have to be okay with even spreading a good word, because that's the act of charity too. So I just wanted to say thank you as always, High Priestess, for giving us this space to unify and improve not only ourselves, but just all of those that are around us, and just having a space and community to do so. So thank y'all. I love y'all. And I will yield the mic.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Yes, yes. Thank you so much for sharing that. And yeah, that's it. As far as the giving, it's not always a monetary thing, and it's not always it could be your time, it could just your energy, and definitely there is no lack, none, especially if when you do it from that perspective. Don't even, you're not even thinking about it or whatever. Never. It always comes back in triplicate or even better. So yes, thank you so much for that share. That's what's up. All right. Do we have anyone else? All right, I see MFV staff. Come on through.
Oh, you funny. MFV, MVF, Melanin, MFV, right? Melanin Frequency Visual. Peace and love, everybody. This is Ken 178, Priestess Moot, Maya Nefer Habibullah. Give thanks to you, Goddess Adila and Star, for your shares and your contributions. I did the activity for this week and had some dreams and some visions, and it actually fed into something that has been an act of mine already. But it took it a little bit further into part of the vision I had for something that would generate income, not just for myself and my whole life, but for what we're doing here. And as a community, is the sound bowl, sound baths, doing sound baths, be it daily, because I know it would help in, with sustaining myself. But at the same time, it's taking it out into the community, and allowing others to either come and receive a sound bath live or online, where they'll still be able to be in their homes in their most comfortable positions, but it'll be at a small cost. And so I was like $3 a day or $33 a wave spell or something like that is what came to mind. And I shared it with our group. Everybody liked it, but it would be something that would literally happen through our website, and everyone could at your own time in your own space. But the designated time was like at 5:02 a.m. A lot of it is still focused around our cosmic energy, our kin energy. So it would be based on either your archetype or the kin of the plasma, something like that. But either way it goes, the dedication would be on the energy of that plasma. And so some of you are already familiar with the breath work, but a sound bath is totally different. And so, yeah, it's still on me. Something crazy happened, with me right after our last session. I think it was, the chant call, maybe. Right after I was getting ready to get out of my desk, my chair, my sound bowl, my throat chakra, sound bowl fell off of the table and broke, shattered, broke. And I was like, whoa, what's this supposed to signify? Because I'm not using my voice like I should, is what came to my spirit. And I just got a replacement, thank goodness. It came today. So my set is complete again, and I put I put the energy on it and all, and it sounds beautiful. Um, but it's the fact that I'm here speaking, getting ready to do this, and then my bowl my throat chakra bowl shatters, and I'm trying to figure out, well, how am I going to replace it? And then I looked in my bank account and it was money in there to pay this bill, that bill, this bill, that bill, and get my bowl replaced, you know. So I was just so happy, so relieved, that I'm able to like do some shaking and moving now, and just rejoiceful in what's coming, because I'm more enthused about now turning my downstairs into a mini wellness center, you know, as opposed to renting it out, because the renting it out was that immediate money that I was expecting. However, things change, right? When we're purposed and drawn to do a specific duty, and we try to find other means to be able to make it happen, when we're really supposed to be doing what the vision was given to us to do in the first place, right? So all of that has been going through as I pondered on this, the sustaining ability, moving forward with the initial vision and saying, boom, use my mouth, open it, speak it, be about it. Here we go. So y'all get ready. I'm going to still collaborate with the priesthood on when we wanted to start. I think I proposed springtime for us to do something like this, but hey, if y'all about it, I'm about it, we about it. I yield the mic.
Ashe, Ashe, that's what's up. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. That's it. That's it. A lot of times it's sometimes we feel as that we need to be pointed in one direction, and really the strength of our purpose is always magnetizing. It's always building, and it just boom, it shows up. So I love it. That's a perfect example. All right, we have one more share. We got 221 in, and I yield the mic.
Peace, peace, family. Am I being heard?
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna share, but I just want to, have to be obedient. I don't want my throat chakra bowl to get shattered because I'm not sharing when I should be sharing. Um, Things are happening for me in like a non-linear type of way, not a straight line, not, this after that or that before this, but I seem to be in line with all that we're doing. Um, I was taught that, charity starts at home. I never really thought too much about it. I'm thinking more about it now, uh, that I'm reflecting on, what our task is to, to find a worthy organization to, to be charitable to and help out, that because they're in line with what we're doing. And, I thought about myself and my potential, and potential is overrated, says the great Jim Brown. So I said I'm going to, invest in my own potential, and in those who see my potential and are helping me, even though they've never looked at their Cash App or they never looked at their Zelle, and seen anything from Ken 221. Now I give to Mama Tahita, and she gives on our behold, but I've never been I've never sent anything in on my own. So I said I'm gonna change that, and help those who are helping me, regardless if they're not thinking about it. They're just helping me. Talking about High Priestess Ma'at and Neb Harker, the architect. So, you know, I've started the process of doing that, and I'm gonna continue that. Um, One of the things we were asked to do is like, join a drum circle or do something like that. On Kwanzaa, we were invited to a Kwanzaa event. I was asked to speak. I didn't. I got blessed with a sound bath first. because my sis was there. Moot was there. Priestess Moot was there. I got blessed with a sound bath, and then I was asked to speak, and I did so. And then the drummers started to drum, and the hostess of the event is a drummer too, and she was playing that strange looking uh apparatus where there's beads around it and you shake it, and it's not really a drum, but it's like a shaker. I don't know what it's called, a shangarang. And she started for like about maybe 45 seconds, and then she handed it to me. And so I joined the drum circle, and I had never played that instrument before, but they just seemed to be so happy and pleased with what I did. It was like, man, right on, man, thank you. And I thought they was kind of just like that was their way of being sarcastic and not hurting somebody's feelings when they offbeat or whatever. But they convinced me that I really added to it, but I didn't plan on doing it. I know that's the instructions to do it, but it just happened like that. So I just wanted to tap in and share that. I don't want to take up too much time. Thank you all for allowing me to share. Peace.
All right, all right. So wait a minute. Did we? For me, it cut off. Was that just me? All right. Oh, okay. Okay. I heard what I heard last was the drum circle, and he was being cheered. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Olympia is saying that it went out for her too. Okay. So I heard that part, but give thanks for your share. I appreciate that. Yes, and I appreciate you thinking of us as a viable organization to give your support. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And also, joining the drum circle. So that's what's up. That's what's up. Definitely, that's a it's an act of unity. Being drawing you more into the community and being a part of just the natural frequency of each other. So that's what's up. Mission accomplished. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So around this time in 2020, we transmitted this frequency that says we are prepared to thrive in the new environment that this frequency shift creates. We are prepared to thrive in this new environment this frequency shift creates. We are prepared to thrive in the new environment this frequency shift creates. And so, yeah, this one, it seems it's a simple statement, being prepared to thrive. But also understanding that we're talking about shifting the consciousness. If you shift the consciousness, you also shift the environment, right? You shift the atmosphere, you shift how things are, we change. We're changing the way things operate, right? We're no longer, and we've seen this, right? We're seeing this. We're seeing how we are moving away from our, in quote, troubles and traumas and dramas and karmas and all of that being taking the lead, right? In everything we do, we are on point. We're watching ourselves as we speak in combat and conflict and deficits and defense and danger and war, right? We're watching ourselves. We're more aware of it than we've ever been before. We may have been speaking this, a long time ago, but now we're aware and can do something about it. We're doing it. We're doing it with these 52 acts of unity. We're doing something about it. And we are preparing to thrive in this new environment that this frequency shift creates. We're not, so when we do this, you have to think about, I talk about this. I like this topic because I want to say it's a challenge, but I'm not in a bad way, right? It's just a challenge for the program, right? It's just a challenge for the program. It takes away hierarchical structures. It takes away two-dimensional thinking. And when I say two-dimensional, you guys have heard me talk about this before. I'm talking left, right, up, down, good, bad, side to side, with no object, nothing in the third dimension. It takes away the deficit operating from a platform of being in deficit. So as melanin dominated people, right? I used to say this all the time. We've been pressed, depressed, suppressed, repressed, oppressed, right? Just pressed. But how about that's a known, right? That's not the platform in which we thrive from. We thrive from source, right? Purpose is more powerful than problems. And maybe this whole time we've been trying to fight for freedom, fight for equality, fight for, all of these different things that has been a fight. And I'm not at all putting that in putting it in a space of disrespect. That's where we were at that time. And it's okay. And it was needed. We're in a different time and space now. Right? So this is about taking on the realization that we are source on earth. And that purpose is more powerful than problems. And that this time when we are united, we're not uniting to fight an oppressor. Right? We are uniting as source on earth and allowing the natural frequency, the natural authority, and the predominance of a shift in consciousness that's going to provide something that we haven't seen before, not in this time. That's the platform. And what does it do? Now, is it going to do away with all this suppressing, oppression, depression, and depressions, right? Probably, most likely, because it won't be able to exist in this new environment. But that's not where we are taking our position from. We're not at war, right? Because it ain't no need for it. When you know you source and you have the ability to operate yourself as source on earth and for a divine purpose that is really more powerful than any problem. And so what this frequency does, in order to thrive in the new environment, the old environment, right, can't be the limit. It can't be the platform. It can't be the reference point in which you are accessing you. Right? We are, so like, again, like I said, it's not like these things, problems or whatever situations or circumstances don't occur, right? Because we're still dealing with changing the program in our minds. This is why I always say, you know, if we could just put all of the energy and the focus on us, we got something. If every ones, right? I like that 221 and Mama Tahiti, they always say that, the ones, right? If all of the ones, right? If we would just focus on ourselves and focus on removing ourselves from the program without being in defense, conflict, deficit, danger, war, or conflict with another one, we got something. If everything is just here, because truthfully, it is, right? Now, and what I mean by that, right? Let's take a situation. It doesn't mean that what somebody did wasn't, in quote, wrong, right? That does not dismiss that. I'm not talking about just dismissing it, right? And saying, oh, well, because I can see how I was related to this, it dismisses that. That's not what I'm saying, right? But what I am saying, that within ourselves, right, if we get to the point where we are no longer, it is possible, and I'm speaking from experience, not about everything, about some things that I no longer attract, right? You magnetize to you, you know what they say, you are what you eat, right? You are what you think. You are what your consciousness is. And so the things that we see that may still be triggers, those are the things that we're still allowing in, right? And it's just a tweak. It's just a tweak, but it's on us, right? It's on us to relieve those things. So if everyone took that position, right, then technically there would be no conflict, because everybody's removing themselves from the magnet that attracts that, which is what? A consciousness that say you're at war, a consciousness that say you got to be at conflict, a consciousness that says you're in deficit, you're lacking something, somebody's taken away from you. Have you ever heard yourself say, or someone say to you, right, you're not letting me do this? And if you really think about that, it's like, wait a minute, what you mean? That doesn't really even, that's not really even something it's kind of nonsensical, unless you're a child. You're not letting me talk. Right? Because subliminally, right, that means that we have somehow agreed, or subconsciously, or both, right, that we have agreed that somehow this particular person, place, or thing has an authority or a power or permission to not let, right? And then we attract those things to our experiences. And so we're still having those. This is not a something to don't make it a contest, right? I always got to say that, right? It's not a contest. It's just something to think about and observe in our so-called everyday experience, and just see, right? See how many auto thoughts you have. Like, think about what happens in your mind. The program is still running, right? Because you have the auto thoughts that are usually, just think about, what are your auto thoughts about? They're usually about a conflict, a conflict you had, a time you felt in deficit, right? You know how sometimes you'll get those flashes of things you did. You might have been 15 years old, 8 years old, and you're like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? It's like you cringe because you remember when you said something awkward and everybody looked at you like you was crazy. You mispronounced a word at a conference meeting, when you're in and of course you might have been the only one in there that looked like you do, and you mispronounced that word, and you're like, oh, right? Those types of things. Just think of how many times those things flash in your head. Wouldn't it be great to have what flashes in your head most of the time, like just like that, right? I'm not saying I know we have these flashes, right? I'm just saying that it's a constant thing, just as constant as those things, the arguments, what you should have said, the points of embarrassment, those things that flash in your head. Wouldn't it be great to have what flashes in your head just like that, and that consistency most of the time, if not all of the time, right? We don't even need the other flashes. You in purpose, you involved on the mission, you doing one of these acts of unity, or showing you in advance what it's going to be. And I'm not saying just a flash. I'm not saying a vision. Like we talk about these, let's take it to the next level. Sometimes we like to hold on to, oh yeah, well, that happens for me, right? Take it to the next level. Even if it does, what's the next level? Oh yeah, I have this and I have that. Take it to the next level. I'm including myself in the conversation, right? Where it's an auto thought that is you in purpose, you in mission, it comes just like that. And instead of cringing, it's a smile. It brings you joy when you are, you're just doing your, you mopping, sweeping, cleaning, right? Cooking, cleaning, mopping, and sweeping, right? And and you just doing that, and then all of a sudden this flash comes in, and you see yourself, on let me use Priestess Moot. She in a meadow something with some in a meadow with her singing bowl. You know what I'm saying? Giving everybody a sound bath. Right? And that's a constant thing that plays over and over and over again, just like them auto thoughts. As a matter of fact, it's so prominent that you notice that, what happened to my auto thoughts about when I was embarrassed? What happened to my auto thoughts when I was, I said the wrong word, or, something traumatic happened. What happened to that? I don't even get those anymore. You start noticing that you ain't in that old environment anymore. You are thriving in the new environment. Right? Because you have had the significant changes Sometimes when you get what you have envisioned, you may not even be prepared for it. Right? We ready. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Like, let's take money. Oh yeah, we ready for, a gazillion $1,000,000. Listen, do you know what happens when you I'm telling you. I'm telling you, there's a lot that goes into that. And how do you feel that you have it and you are naturally generous, but then you got a whole bunch of people that are coming to you want a handout, and it's cool, you want to share, but you may not sharing with them may not be helping them. Right? It may not help them. Just for, or if they just need it for this or whatever. But what's the core? What's the core? What is it that they actually need? That whole thing about if somebody's hungry, you can give them a fish, but if you show them how to fish, they ain't gonna never be hungry again. That type of thing. So it may not be just, every time, every month they come in and, going into the bank account and writing them a check, because they may not learn. Also, let me tell you, sometimes, and I'm telling you, I learned this myself in this process that I'm going through, is sometimes getting told no is, and you know your focus and your mission, right? I say 221. And your mission, and getting told no actually fuels you to go further, to push past. So you have to thank those who did not help. Thank those that said no. Thank those who said, I'm not interested, right? That was the position they were supposed to play, right? Because it wasn't, it if they had done it, then and it was easy, right? As they say, if it's easy, everybody would be doing it. Right? If it's so easy, everybody would do it. Right? And sometimes when things are hard, that's what actually shows you your focus and your dedication to your purpose, because you're going to do it anyway. Right? It's just going to come from another way. Whatever it is. That could be love. Right? You be in love and you just love somebody so much, and then you get rejected. And you don't know why. And you have to let that relationship go. Then the next thing you know, boom. You're so thankful that you had to let that one go, because you have this other love that comes. And it might be you loving you. It might be from your children. It may be a reconnecting to the family. It may be, you know what I'm saying? So there are all these different things. So when this new environment that this frequency shift creates, we have to be prepared, right? We got to be prepared. And we need to think about those things. Think deeply about the things that we may be unprepared for. If you really, really sink in, if you can just, not as a dream, they say this all the time when they're talking about manifestation and the secret and all of these different things, right? To really, really feel what it feels like to be in the situation that you want to be in, or the whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever dream you have, or whatever it is that you can envision for yourself, for your family, for others, to really, really think about that. And what does that do? Like, it was a challenge. I'll say this literally. And I think I was saying it in the beginning of these, when we first started these acts of unity. It's a challenge. It was a challenge to think in unified, to let that I be a we, or let the I be a one, which means everyone. That was a challenge, because that's not what we've been programmed to do. Everybody is a combatant. It's a conflict. You let somebody in, they're going to come over and they're going to, take a shit. They're going to do this. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? You may not have the position that you want to have. It's a challenge, right? To unify. Are we prepared? And, I think this is a question that, of course, we ask this every single year with this melanin frequency. Are we prepared? And so what we said is, yeah, we are, because we're going to go through a whole year of 52 acts of unity. Because the new environment calls for us to know the truth about us, that we are connected, whether we think we are or not. We really are. Just like everything. What does they say? As above, so below. As within. I saw the moon goddess put that in there. As within, so without. Right? So think about the way nature works on this planet. And I'm always talking about the trees. The trees are connected through a network of mycelium, which is a fungus, but it's like they look like neurons. And it connects all the trees together. And listen, all the trees, this might be something that people need to hear, right? All the trees, there's no such thing as and I'm gonna say it, I want you to listen to exactly what I'm saying. There's no such thing as equality, right? There's no such thing as because I got 50, then you have 50. Right? That's not what equality means. Equality means that, to me, this is my perspective, right? I got 10 and you got 50. You have 50 because you need 50. Right? And everybody is equal. I'm not lacking because I got 10. 10 is all I need. And I'm operating in the full frequency. It just means that everybody is whatever it is that they are. Even in the tree network, right? They have what they call the mother trees, right? They have more resources than everybody. And they determine how them resources get distributed. They know that they even know that there are trees that don't get as much sunlight. So what do? They actually transfer the I guess photosynthesis to those trees. And sometimes if there is a tree that is, out there and it's like booming, it's doing this, it's doing that, they might feed that tree more resources. Why? Because it is helping the collective. They got it. This world, this consciousness has us thinking in numbers in that way. That's why one of the things I'll say, I'm going against the grain. I think numbers do lie the way that they are explained. Right? If you hear what I'm saying in that statement. Because not always that. What's equal, the scale, the scale of my aunt will tell you that it's no such thing as 50 and 50, right? Because you got a heart and a feather. How in the hell, just using your logical mind, how in the hell is the heart not going to be heavier than a feather, right? It doesn't make any sense. So that means that there's something else to that, right? And it's not just this, 50 on this side, 50 on that side, right? So when we are talking about this thriving in this new environment, right? We need to be prepared to look at things differently than we are now. Right? The whole, like, that's why I brought up equality. What truly is equality? And so if we go into this new environment saying, hey, well, this person had 50, so I need 50. Or they only got 10, so I'm gonna get, I got 50 and I need this 50, right? And so I'm gonna take mine and make sure that it's balanced, right? When what we also know is true is that abundance is natural. If you only use the 10, it's because you need it, right? I'm saying in a new environment. I know now, right? We have been under abundance, right? Anti-abundant. The thinking is anti-abundance. But when you think of abundance, you're never going to even make those type of calculations. That's the point. You're not going to even make those calculations. You're not going to even look at 10 as not being enough. Because before that even happens, it's going to be 100 that come down, right? You're not going to look at another person and say, well, they got 50 and I only got 10, what's up? Right? It's abundance. Abundance is abundance. However it looks, and it may look different for other people, for all of us. And just like how the tree network works, right? It's not, they don't make sure every tree gets the same thing. But they know how to keep the whole thing vibrating. Where it doesn't work is they talked about tree farms, right? When they go and they literally plant forests. And then sometimes, they're not doing it right. They use a lot of male trees because they don't want the female trees are the ones that drop the fruit. And that's messy. It doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? And so their network, they say they've studied some of those networks and they're silent. It's not a whole lot of things. They got a mycelium network, but it's kind of like everybody on their own, until, of course, they put in the right frequency of trees, and then that network then connects. And so I wanted to just, put that out so we can really think about if we're prepared, because this mission that we're on, 16, talks about being prepared. And so one of the things it says, to take time to reflect on your current level of preparedness as you transition into the new environment. So think about what is this new environment. I know we only on 16. But what is that environment, that the unity, right? What does that look like? What does it really look like, right? And make a list of 3 things that you feel that you're not prepared for, right? Just think about it. What are you not prepared for? Are you really prepared for overabundance and for everybody to have overabundance? And the reason I say that is because sometimes, again, we have this world has prepared us to measure ourselves against each other. So if I have more, right, I got to have more than you so that I can measure myself. I got to be better so that I can measure myself. You see, so are we prepared for there to be an overabundance? Like, what do we do in those environments? Or can we thrive? Because the way we're used to thriving is we have to overtake something, or we got to be the best, the greatest, the whatever. What if everybody's the greatest? What is everybody's the best? What if everybody's a million, quadrillion, zillionaire? And so those are no longer the criteria, because we're in a new environment. Everybody's source on earth. Everybody's the one. Everybody's chosen. What are we prepared to thrive? How do we thrive then? Right? So let's look at, let's take a look at what we're doing here. We are, let me see, Shay, yeah, I see you. Okay. And so as we complete, so we're going to look at 3 things that we may be unprepared for. Let's just review it. Let's just see. Right? We may feel strong and motivated and inspired or whatever. Again, divinity is always divine, even when challenged. Right? It's not going to not be divine just because we said, oh, we are prepared for something. Well, let's see. Right? So we're going to compile this list and ensure that one of the items focuses on embodying unity within ourselves and those around us. Approach this exercise with a heart-centered mindset, allowing your intuition and inner guidance to direct your responses. So it may take a minute too to even think of the 3 things, right? Now, here's a trick. If you immediately had resistance to anything that I'm saying, put that on the list. That's it right there. Immediately. The first thing you had resistance, well, I'm prepared because I stay prepared. Number 1, right? That's number 1 on the list. That's always a telltale sign, right? Again, divinity is always divine. It can be challenged. It don't matter. It's not going to move from that. Right? Hey, let me see. Right? And so this might be something that you want to come together with your unity partners about and come up with 3 things. Try to find 3 things that you can think of that maybe we may not be prepared for. And then, right, we're going to work on how we can become prepared. What do we need to do? Right? Do we need to, shift the consciousness, change our consciousness about this, change our minds about how these things work? Sometimes we have tethers to the things that we think are right? I used to talk about this a lot in aligning with the cycles. The tethers. We're tethered to how we grew up. We're tethered to what's right and what's wrong. We're tethered to what it means. I use the word divinity. That may be different for everybody on here. Right? What does it mean to be divine? What does it mean to be source on earth? We may be tethered to a belief that says that if you, high priestess, if you say you so divine and all of this, then you would do this. Oh, okay. Okay. I never even thought about it. Right? And so those are our own tethers, right? So we need to think about those things. Right? So this is I'm excited about this exercise because I gotta go in myself, right? I gotta go in this and see. Right? I can think of a few. I can think of maybe, I don't think I have 3 things. I think I have 2 things that I may be preparing. I'm saying I think I already know that I'm unprepared for it, but I am in the process of preparing. So you can also do that too. If you know that you're already, this is something, all right, this is a sore spot for me, but I'm preparing to thrive in this new environment because this is another way. And what happens is if you are open enough to allow a new thought to come in, right, then you'll be surprised what happens. You'll be surprised. And I know you've experienced this, with other things. And so this is no different. We just allow those the unknown to be known, and what we're unaware of to be aware, what we're unconscious of to become consciousness. I believe in using whole consciousness, not dividing into this is subconscious and this and whatever. Here's the thing. I was thinking about this earlier. When you talk about the subconscious mind, and in that subconscious mind, it talks about how what shows up a lot in our everyday endeavors is the things that our fears, our conflicts, our traumas. This is how you hear the subconscious mind explained a lot. But guess what else is in there? Guess what else is in our subconscious? Our divine purpose on earth. The remembrance of us being source on earth, the remembrance of how this body operates and is fully optimized, the remembrance of how the universe interacts with us, the remembrance of how everything that is so-called invisible, the remembrance of how all of the dimensions and paradigms and everything that we can think of, known and unknown, the full imagination is in the subconscious mind too. So we're not limited to just the so-called negative influences, right? All of that is in there. So why don't we let it all out and operate in the whole consciousness and allow the purpose to be more prominent than problems, and change our mind about what the subconscious is doing. Allow it to show you also all of that stuff. If it can show you everything that you don't want to experience, it can show you everything that you do too. Right? So let's think about those things and prepare this list, and definitely let's get together with with our unity partners, with our groups, and come up with something and have a discussion about it. And then definitely on the next session, let's hear where we went with this Unity Act, right? So, all right. It definitely has been my honor and my pleasure. Definitely stay on with us to focus with the sigil. And shout out again to Ken 122 for being able to draw our vision and put it into a sigil. It definitely moves us as we close out this session. It's been my honor, my pleasure. Love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Hotep.
Ashe, give thanks, High Priestess, everybody, y'all. I know this was amazing. We got to stay with it, stay in it, stay on top of it, get it in however you can fit it in. But yes, High Priestess, thank you so much. I hope y'all took your notes, okay? Because the reminder was put up on the screen that you take your notes. And that you are able to really bring everything that we're doing to life, because this is our future. And being able to be examples for our children is definitely representing what our future is going to look like in unity. Ashe. So if you don't mind, stay tuned. We are here and we hope to see you again next Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Give thanks so much to the Overtone Wind, Ken 122, for coming through for us tonight, getting us all set up. But look, we are in that divine year of unity. We embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. We embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. Third time to seal and imprinted. We embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. So now sit in a very comfortable position. Prepare yourselves for the sigil and the focus for this evening, and then we will close out shortly thereafter.
one. 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 We are one. 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 We are one.
with the universe.
One. 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 We are one.
With the
One.
cosmos.
One. We are one.
With the galaxy.
One. One. We are one.
With the earth.
One. 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 We are one.
With the wind.
One. 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 We are one.
With the fire.
One. One. We are one.
With the water.
One. One. We are one.
We are one.
One. One. One. We are one.
With the cosmos.
One. One.
With the galaxy.
One. One. We are one.
With the universe.
One. We are one.
We are one.
One. One. We are one.
With the sky.
One. We are one.
With the birds.
One. One. We are one.
With the trees.
One. One. We are one.
We are one.
One. One. We are one.
With the wind.
One. One. We are one.
With the earth.
One. We are one.
With the fire.
One. We are one.
We are one.
One. We are one.
With the water.
One. We are one.
With the soil.
One. We are one.
We are one.
One. We are one.
We are one.
We are one.
With the elements. With the stars.
We are one.
We are one.
We are one.
With the
We are one.
We are one. To the dragon. To the wind. To the MIMEC. And the sea. To the serpent. And the world brings
Rise up.
to the
One.
and the
Rise up.
to the sky and the moon. The compassionate one.
We are one.
We are one.
Rise up.
To the monkey and the human.
We are one.
We are one.
We are one.
To the wizard and the eagle. To the warrior. We are one. To the navigator. To the mirror. To the storm and the sun. We are one. We are one. In totality. We are one. Melanated. We are one. Immortal. We are one. Our mission is to establish a global consciousness. A melanin-dominated people. Shift the color. Shift the mindset. Shift the consciousness. Shift the world. Shift into immortal health. Into immortal wealth. With application.
Immortal, establishing everlasting. We are one, making evolutionary changes. Making evolutionary changes. We are one. We are one. Melanated Immortals. We are one. Making evolutionary changes. One. Making evolutionary changes. 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 We are one. We are one. We are one. We are one. Making evolutionary changes. 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 We are one. 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 We are one.